Hey everybody, Rob St. John here with Fathom Realty bringing you your November Bullitt County market updates. Okay, so what we're looking at here, as I mentioned, is a countywide market report based on all property types. So this is really bringing together information regarding market activity for single family homes, condos, townhomes, patio homes, vacant land. It's bringing together a total performance of the entire market. Okay, you can see that here, all property types. So let's start with just the recent sales trends. So a couple of things that, as I was looking through this, that I noticed. Probably the biggest headline here is the increase in the median sale price of properties in Bullitt County. You can see couple of things. So just between September and October, there was a 7% increase in the median sale price for properties in Bullitt County. This is telling me that overall values in Bullitt County are trending upward. So this is good news for homeowners. Good news for future homeowners because if they're buying in Bullitt County, they're buying in an area that is appreciating. So good news there. Now let's look at just from October of last year to October of this year. There's actually been a 10% increase in the median sale price. So again, all things point to a lot of really solid appreciation in Bullitt County, that's a good thing. A couple other things to look at. You can see homeowners when they put their home on the market, assuming that it's priced appropriately, it's in good condition, and it's marketed well, they're getting darn close to what they're asking. Okay, so not a lot of negotiating happening on the sale of homes as of yet in Bullitt County. You can also see homes sold year to date. We are actually below, this is a common theme across the real estate market as a whole. Generally speaking, there's just fewer transactions happening, and as you can see, Bullitt County is no different there. Okay. So let's continue to kind of check this out. So here is some basic, this is like just an overview, a snapshot of what the market for listed inventory looks like in Bullitt County as of today, as of November 14th. So you can see there's a pretty wide range as far as prices. They get everything from 84.9 up to 1.2, call it 1.3 million. Currently in Bullitt County, 192 total properties for sale. And remember, this goes across the board of all property types. So this includes single family homes, multifamily homes, patio homes, condos, townhomes, vacant land, commercial. It's kind of a synopsis of everything that's being sold in Bullitt County. And we've got 192 total properties for sale there. All right. Now let's kind of take a look at the trends. So this is what we were talking about. So you got 2022, 2023, 2024. And if you look, 2022 was obviously a peak as far as transactional counts. A couple of months where, October was kind of an outlier between 22 and 23. But you can see 2024, we're kind of trending down, obviously, since 22. Another story that I like to tell here, again, you can see that the market is holding pretty strong as far as there's been a little dip. This looks more drastic than it is. It's gone from 99% to 98%. So generally speaking, in Bullitt County, when a home is priced right, it's marketed well, it's in good condition, we're seeing that homeowners are getting basically, pretty much what they're asking in those markets. And then finally, are we in a buyer's market or a seller's market? So this months of inventory, this is what's called our absorption rate or months of inventory. What this tells us is a couple of things. So you can see typically takes about 25 days to get a home under contract. So from the time your property becomes an actively available for sale to the point where you're accepting a contract, it's typically about 25 days. So call it a month to get that part to happen. From there, it depends on how the buyer's buying it. Cash can close pretty quickly. We're talking 10, 12 days. Most buyers are using some sort of lending, in which case you're going to have, at least in most cases, you're going to have another 30 days to kind of process through that loan and that sort of thing. So it's just good to know, kind of, if you're considering that move, kind of how to build out and reverse engineer that timing. If ideally you want to be moved into your new home after the first of the year, right now is actually an ideal time to consider making taking steps to getting ready to make that move. Okay. Now, the other thing we can see is 20% of the homes in October actually sold for more than they were asking. So situations where maybe there was multiple offers, or home was priced maybe too low, and they ended up getting more than they were asking. So that can happen too. But the real story right here is this months of inventory. Now, what this means is based on all the properties that are currently available for sale and the rate at which properties are selling, if nothing else hit the market, if nothing else was put up for sale, it would only take 2.1 months to sell through everything that existed. Okay. And when you think about it from that perspective, so here's when we are in, if we're talking buyer's market versus seller's market, anything below 6 months, I would say anything below 4 months is going to be considered more a seller's market. 4 to 6 is going to be kind of a balanced market. And anything above 6 is going to be considered more of a buyer's market. Okay. So you can see, and you can tap on the link in the description to get this entire snapshot, this entire market report. You'll be able to check that out, as well as a couple other resources in there. If you're considering making a move, there is a link to a home seller's guide, as well as a guide to sell your property as is, if you're looking to make that happen. And also a link if you want to just have a basic conversation about the possibility of getting your home sold. No pressure, no sales pitch, none of that. I'm just here to help answer questions. You can catch that link to set up a quick phone call with me right on my calendar in the description below as well. All that to say, Bullitt County is looking really, really strong from a market perspective, really strong as a seller's market. So definitely a good time. Again, if ideally you want to be in that new home after the first of the year, this is kind of the prime time, the best time to really look at getting your home on the market. So feel free to reach out if you have any other questions. Would love the opportunity to have a quick conversation with you. And thanks so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and we'll see you with next month's market update.